What's your read on the president's approval at the moment? Obviously, the economy has got its issues. From afar, he's 79 years of age. He looks like he, is stumbling a lot and does not look like he'd be the best candidate for the Democrats in 2 years from now. What's your read as someone who spends a lot of time in Washington?
Well, Kieran, the president wasn't campaigning as hard as all of his Democrat predecessors in the midterms. And it reflects the fact, two things. One is that he hasn't got the presence on the ground that even Donald Trump had at the last election. And Donald Trump's campaigning energy, game day was amazing. I mean, he'd do 3, 4, perhaps even 5 rallies in one day, whereas Joe Biden was very constrained, very restricted. And that's not changing. He just doesn't do those general press conferences. He's coming across as a low-energy president. And that doesn't work when people feel as though their country is heading in the wrong direction. The fact that one of the leading polls in America said, just before this election, said nearly 75% of Americans think the country is heading in the wrong direction, bodes terribly for Joe Biden and the Democrats. Again, it should be a lay-down misere for the Republicans.
Yes.
When you have 3/4 of the country saying that the country's heading in the wrong direction under the Democrats, it should be an immediate flip, a tidal wave result.
Yeah.
We're not seeing that yet, and there's no indication that you are seeing that.
Do you think there's any force in this at all in terms of Roe versus Wade, that issue?
Oh, it did play out. It had to play out. I mean, it's a very emotive issue. And clearly the Republicans have been on the wrong side of popular opinion in America. I mean, poll after poll will tell you that Americans think there needs to be a responsible approach to allowing women to have an abortion. But the response of the Republicans has been piecemeal. In some places, they've said absolutely no tolerance whatsoever. And Herschel Walker in Georgia became a lightning rod for this issue. There is a leading a leading football player who said, I have zero tolerance for abortions. And then it emerges during the campaign he'd paid for, I think, 2 of them. Right, so...
Well, he's marginally ahead, anyway.
I know, this is a bizarre part of American politics. It's how he's ahead at the moment. How could he, in Australia, you just wouldn't even get past the gate. No.